Hey guys, it's Fultoncards here, live and direct from Brooklyn, New York, and today I'm going to open up a box of the 2007-2008 Series 2 retail box. I'm a big proponent of the retail boxes because they typically are $30 cheaper than the hobby boxes, and they equally have 6 Young Guns. So Series 2 was actually not Carey Price's rookie series because he was in the one, but it was Jonathan Toews. And this box is now available for some 45, 50 bucks, down from 90 US. So what can we potentially get within here? Well, first and foremost, in terms of the amount of cards that we get 24 packs and 8 cards per pack. And I think Tuukka Rask was also in Series 2 of 2007-2008. So there's a bunch of inserts. I believe there's victory update card inserts. They're all world, clear-cut winners. There's a bunch of stuff. Stars in the making, etc., etc., etc. Hometown heroes, clutch performers. And there you go. So let's open this bad boy up. As I said, I'm a big proponent of the retail boxes if you're going to go into the Upper Deck Series boxes. I prefer the 2 over the 1 because of the inserts, and I prefer the retail boxes over the hobby boxes because you get the Young Guns, the same amount of Young Guns at a cheaper price. So this is what we got. We have 2 across. It's a gray looking box. It's 10, 11 years old at this point. So let's see whether we can hit a Young Gun. I think our probabilities are 6 out of 50. And if we'd be looking for Jonathan Toews, that would leave us at what, 10%, 12%? So we shall see whether we could potentially hit that 10% mark and hit the Young Gun that we want. So this is what they look like, the old school 2007-2008. Very, very clear and easy in terms of design. And typically the photos are really nice, so that's the whole idea. Although these look a little bit more like Fleer than they do look like the new Upper Deck series, the way they're sort of drawn, the lettering and so on. So let's see. So here we have Brent Seabrook, and we have a Mark Savard. And interestingly, they're gold-looking writing. There's Mark Savard. This is an empty insert. Keith Tkachuk, pretty old school. Ryan Miller. And here we have a rookie of Mike London. So this would be the Victory 2007-2008 Victory update insert. This is a thick pack. Maybe I'll leave it for later. We should also have a 1 in 24 chance of hitting a game jersey, whether it be a rookie or not. Those are the odds for the hobby box. Not 100% sure for the retail box. There's Owen Nolan, Zubris, and here we have a Stars in the Making. So there we have one of the insert Stars in the Making, and it's a Thomas Vanek. What do they call the stars again? I can't even remember what they call them, but in the new ones they're a little bit different. And then we have a Scott Gomez, which is a regular Victory update. It could be that every pack has a Victory update. I think that is how this works. Again, so $50 or so for the retail box at a chance of getting a Jonathan Toews. Justin Williams, Pavel Demitra, and we have our first Young Gun. And our first Young Gun is Greg Moore. Not a bad Young Gun. That's actually pretty nice. So we see the design. It's basically the design from Carey Price and Patrick Kane and Jonathan Toews rookie year. That would be our first. And then we have a Dana Zubris Victory update. So what we'd be hoping for, this is thick too, I think. Let's see what, some of these are thick. I wonder whether they have thick dummies in there, but we shall see. There's a Pavel Datsyuk, Kevin Weeks. Oh, what is this? We have a thick insert of some sort, so we'll put that aside for now. Mike Richards. And we have a Matt Smabby Victory. lots of fun. For $50 to be able to open up the Carey Price Rookie Year Series 2, although as I said, it would, the only ones we'd be able to get would be the Jonathan Toews, which would be great. Craig Rivet. And then we have a couple of dummies. And then we have Ladislav Nagy, Daniel Alfredson, and we have an OV. How cool is that? That's a really nice looking card. And that just is generic base card, I believe. Do you notice how the writing is sort of just kind of busy on the background? And then we have a Jonathan Bernier rookie card. So our insert update, we did get a Jonathan Bernier. I don't recall whether they issued the victory ones. They might have issued them as well in terms of redemption packs. I can't even remember. Sometimes I get confused between this and the MVP. But that's cool. Got a Jonathan Bernier, so that's our first sort of hit in the entire box. And we have another Young Gun. And our Young Gun is Kent Huskins. Kent Huskins is our second Young Gun. And then we have a Frederick Sostrom victory card. Let's see if we can open up these bad boys here. These bad boys probably just have those dummy inserts again. Ryan Smith. Oh, Ron Smolinski. Another Pavel Datsyuk. So what was that, the Pavel Datsyuk that we got? It was a Pavel Datsyuk, wasn't it? Let's see. I'm wondering if any of these are... Oh, it's, you know what? It wasn't Pavel. It was Johan Franzen that I confused with Pavel Datsyuk. Okay, fine. That doesn't surprise me that I'm confusing matters per usual. Joe Thornton, Mike Comrie, and we have a rookie of Ole Malmivara. Another rookie. Okay. So this is a fun break. It's a long, involved break, like my breaks typically are, as I go through the old school cards. There's a Marty Brodeur, Chimera, and what is this? This is an Eric Stahl. These are really nice. I like these horizontal looks. I mean, that's a pretty nice card. And our rookie is Daniel Winnick. We got a Daniel Winnick rookie of the victory. I've been collecting those victories, so I'm pretty eager to fill up on the victory update rookies, even though they're not necessarily worth much. As I like to say, I'm a set builder, so I don't really worry too much about value, although it's always something to keep track of. There's Fedorov. And then we have a Mason Raymond. There's a Mason Raymond. Very good. I'm getting loads of rookies. Mason Raymond, they're all pretty well-known rookies, too. There's Frolov, Brashear, Jason Blake, there's Chris Chelios. And then what is this? Oh, it's Clutch Performer. So this is one of the insert cards, and it might be unique to this year or is unique to this era. So it's funny because this one here, I think they're called Shining Stars. That was the word I was looking for. So this is Stars in the Making as opposed to Shining Stars. And then this one is one of the Clutch Performers. And then we have Ryan Smith. Now I'm curious as to what the base set of those, or insert set was of those. So for the Clutch Performers, it's only numbered, there's only 7 of them, of the Clutch Performers. So that's an easy one to build. It has Brodeur, Ovi, Sundin, Hasek, Giguère, Josakic, and Yager. So we have one of the 7. So that's an interesting small subset. I like the small subsets because you can build them fairly quickly. And if you're missing them, missing cards, you can get them fairly easily online for just $1 or so. If you're into set building, so most people are into sort of high-end memorabilia cards now, for whatever reason, but not moi. Patrick Eaves. Look at Patrick Eaves. Huh. And then we have another one of the rookies, and the rookie is Cal Clutterbuck. Cal Clutterbuck. So he would be another one that we might be able to get in terms of the Series 2 Young Guns, if we're fortunate to be one of the mid to high-end range ones. And continuing on, there's Marcus Naslund, Toskala. On here is a, let's see what we got here. Jonathan Toews. We're still missing 4 of our Young Guns. And we have a rookie, and it is Carey Price. We got a Carey Price Victory Update rookie. So that sort of makes this box already worthwhile from a hit standpoint. I mean, not that this is worth more than $5 or $10, but to hit to Carey Price is really fun. So that's just phenomenal. So I mean, these would have to be mass produced if they are in the Upper Deck Series boxes to a certain extent, and they're in the Victories, which are very low end, or like you can get them for $15. But it's really nice to hit the Carey Price. Of course, what we'd ideally like is a Carey Price Young Guns, but as I said, that would be in Series 1, not in Series 2. So we're hunting for Jonathan Toews or Cal Clutterbuck, someone who's mid to high range. Just hunting doesn't mean we're going to hit anything. Peter Sikora. And then we have this. Ooh, what is this? So this is a Hometown Heroes. So the Hometown Heroes subset. Hometown Heroes subset, since we're looking at subsets, would be they run cards HH71 through 84, so I guess they're inserted elsewhere in other products, maybe MVP, you tell me, I can't recall. But in this one, we would get Daniel Briere, we get Ryan Smith, we'd get Korea, Vokun, Radulov, Satan, Recchi, Kessel, Chelios, Kopitar, Williams, Thornton, Koivu, Mikko Koivu, and Brad Richards. And so we have another one here, and we have a Robert Lang. But the Hometown Heroes is Chris Chelios. So that's very nice. So we're seeing we're getting all kinds of instruments. So this is why I say that, you know, we shouldn't be too down on the fact that we have a retail box as opposed to a hobby box. You do get ginormous bang for buck in the retail boxes, the square boxes 2 across. And I believe that they're sort of they're better value if you're going to dip into the Series 1, Series 2, which I'm not a big fan of. You should maybe try the retail boxes before you blow out your pocketbook. Oh, we got a checklist. And we have a Young Gun. So we have the checklist. And the checklist appears to be Gino Malkin with a 1970s split screen look, which is really interesting. And then we have our third Young Gun. And our third Young Gun is Rich Peverley, which isn't a terrible one. Okay, so that's our third Young Gun. And we have another one of the updates, and we have a checklist. And the checklist would be numbered at 450. Still loads of cards to open up. Trying to make this video under 20 minutes unsuccessfully per usual. Oops, these are upside down. There's Luongo. Ken Klee, these dummies, Gaborik, Marco Stern, and we have another one. We have Yuri Tlusty. Yuri Tlusty, Victory Update rookie. Nice. Still have maybe 6 or 7 packs left, fortunately. And so every single pack has a Victory card, which is awesome sauce. These are slightly upside down. There's Caberlet. We have Habibulin, Joe Pavelski, and we have another rookie, and the rookie would be, hey, Curtis McElhinney. That's nice. So we got a Curtis McElhinney rookie card. It's a solid one to add to the mix. Man, are there a lot of packs. So this is the whole thing. When I say these things are for set builders, the Victory definitely are for set builders. I wish there were OPG updates in here. That they didn't start, I guess, until a year or two later. Jason Arnott. Oh, we have a young gun. And who is our young gun? Our young gun is... Boom! Wow, it's hard to read it. And it's Craig Weller. Craig Weller is our young gun. Our young guns are a bit lackluster thus far, although, as I said, well, they're actually not bad. They're middling for the most part. There's Brandon Morrison. So I believe we've gotten 4 of our young guns. So we have 2 left. Continuing on, there's Brian Rafalski, Danny Heatley, Todd Bertuzzi, Andrew Ladd. And we have another one of these hometown heroes. And we hit the Thomas Vokoun hometown hero. Thomas Vokoun. And we have another one of these inserts, updates, generic updates, if you will, of the victory. This is a fun break. It is a very long break, as you can tell, but it's certainly worth the fun. Another one of these idiotic inserts. There's Josh Georges, who I really love, always loved. And there we have a Joni Pikkinen. And then we have another one of these shining stars, or as they're called here, stars in the making. And that one's of Dion Phaneuf. So we have a Dion Phaneuf, stars in the making. That would be our second stars in the making. And then we have a Todd Bertuzzi update card. Okay. I believe I have only 5 packs left, or 6 packs left, maximum. Okay, continuing on. Jason Spezza, as opposed to the Spezza, who's now in the NHL. And there's Aaron Miller. And then we have Matt Sundin. And then our rookie card here is a Patrick Kane. Boom! So we've hit 2 of the 3 update cards that we would want. We hit the Patrick Kane victory card, so that's really nice. Again, it's only $5, $10, $15. But to hit it is pretty nice. I wonder if there's parallels of these. You know, whether there's gold parallels or not. I have no idea. You'd think I would. I've done all my research, but you know, I know what I know and I know what I don't know. Okay, I think we're still on for, what, 2 more young guns, did I say? Or one more, 2 more? Hey, there's Marc-Andre Fleury rocking his yellow pads, which he was renowned for many years. We have another young gun, and it is, who is it? We've got Daniel Carcillo. That's a pretty good one. That's a very solid one, actually. Nice. So we did get, I think all our young guns are actually solid young guns. They're sort of solid semi-star young guns, or known players, NHL players at least. So that's not the worst for wear. We do have one more coming. Of course, we know who we want. But if we don't get it, we've definitely had enough hits in this to make it worth our break, which is always fun. Erickson. And here's another victory rookie, and it's Chris Russell. Okay. Got 3 packs left, including the one I put aside that felt a bit thicker. Okay. Chris Osgood, and we have another one of these inserts, and it is a top picks. And this top pick is Rick Nash. And then we have a Chris Neal base victory update. Rick Nash. I don't know why I say Chris Nash. So let me see what the top picks subset would look like. So the top picks are only 7 cards, and it's Crosby, OV, Marc-Andre Fleury, Rick Nash, Kovalchuk, Vinny LeCavalier, and Joe Thornton. So we already have one of the 7. And finally, our last but not least, and then we'll go through that one other pack that was thicker. Let's see what we got. can't seem to open this bad boy up. You'd think coming up on 20 minutes that I'd be able to open it up. And we have another checklist, and this checklist is of Joe Thornton, another one of these 70s looks. So this is 449. So we got 449 and 450 in terms of the checklist. And we have another one of our last. Oh my God. I thought for a second, right? And of course, it's not Jonathan Toews. It's his lookalike. And it's Petri Contiola of the Chicago Blackhawks. So that was exciting. I'm trying to make everything exciting. And then we have another Patrick Eaves. So we have one last pack here that I didn't. I found a thicker card, and I'm going to figure out what this is. I believe this is a jersey card. Let's see. Let's see what it is. And it is a game jersey of Peter Prucha. Prucha? Yeah, Prucha. So that's our insert game jersey card. So that's kind of nice. So I also got a jersey card. Okay, so let's do our recap. We got two checklists. So those would be cards 449 and 450. Two checklists, very nice. Then we got two of these hometown heroes. One would be of Thomas Vokoun, and the other one would be of Chris Chelios. Very nice. We got this clutch performer, again from a sort of a bridge checklist, and we got the Joe Sakic, which is always good. We got a couple of these stars in the making, which are a lot like the shining stars these days. One would be of Dion Phaneuf, and the other one would be of Thomas Vanek. Okay, we got a top pick, so top picks of Rick Nash. We got 6 rookie cards. We did not hit the Jonathan Toews. We almost hit him, so to speak. Yeah, but we did get a Daniel Carcillo. And who else did we get? We got some decent ones. It's hard to actually read them because the writing's so poor. But we did get a Daniel Carcillo. We did get the Rich Peverly and the Kent Hussons, and we got the Greg Moore. Okay, so we got 6 of these. Not bad for a retail box. And then our base stack is pretty hefty. Pretty ginormously hefty. Ugh, look at that. We did get a game jersey of Peter Prucha, and that's very nice. Nice to get one of these. So I think you're guaranteed to get one of these per box, certainly within the hobby box. Now, in terms of the victory cards, let's just sort of separate these bad boys out for a minute here. And this was where the box really over-delivered, or delivered, depending on how you want to look at it. So in terms of the update cards, of plain victory update cards, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, including some pretty well-known names. And then in terms of update rookie cards from victory, let's go through them. We got Chris Russell. We did get Patrick Kane. We got Curtis McElhinney. We got Yuri Tlusty. We did get Carey Price. We got Cal Clutterbuck. We got Mason Raymond, Daniel Winnick, Oli Malamavera. We got Jonathan Bernier. We got Matt Smatby, and we got Mike London. So we did get Jonathan Bernier, McElhinney, Carey Price, Cal Clutterbuck, and Patrick Kane. So that's not bad. That's actually good. So this was actually a really fun, involved box. As I said, probably a 10% chance of hitting the Jonathan Toews. Did not hit him, but that's okay. And one last thing I'll show you, just because I can. My most prized, I have many sort of rookie cards and stuff, but this is one of my most prized ones. And it is an OPG Premier from 2007-2008. And it's of Carey Price. So this is a 3 of 15. There's only 15 of these. And so this is the one I sort of am most attached to and fond of from the 2007-2008 series. But I'm Fultoncards, live and direct from a place called Brooklyn, New York.